Welcome to the Meditation Nest. Here, bedtime stories become gentle meditations designed to help your thoughts unwind as you slow the tempo of your life and embrace the night ahead. I invite you to slow your breath, soften your thoughts, and find peace as you listen. This is your time to rest, reflect, and dream. Welcome to tonight's sleep journey, Treasures in the Attic. Let the day settle behind you. Find a soft, comfortable place to rest, where your body can loosen and your mind can begin to drift. With each slow breath, imagine the air around you growing a little quieter, a little warmer, until the world feels hushed enough to let you dream. This meditation is not a story to think about, but a journey of the mind to feel. It's a leisurely descent into stillness, a night walk through memory and imagination, an invitation to find beauty in forgotten corners and peace in the gentle noticing of small things. So cuddle up, breathe gently, and prepare yourself for gentle dreams as we begin. Imagine now that you stand before a narrow wooden door at the top of a creaky staircase. The steps beneath your feet sigh softly with each movement, releasing the faint perfume of aged wood and dust warmed by years. You reach for the brass knob, smooth, cool, and familiar somehow, and you turn it gently. The hinges whisper as the door opens to reveal a cozy attic tucked beneath slanted beams. Only a single lamp lights the space, casting a golden pool of calm across the floorboards. The air holds that particular attic scent, a blend of paper, cedar, and time itself. Shadows gather in gentle folds along the rafters. You step inside, feeling as if the air itself is thicker, filled with stillness and the sigh of stories not yet remembered. You pause, taking it in. This attic is lined with shelves and boxes, little collections of things long set aside. Jars of buttons, faded books, threadbare toys, letters bound in string. Each has waited patiently for someone to notice it again. Tonight, that someone is you. You begin at the first shelf, a neat, slightly uneven row of old notebooks stacked like quiet companions. Their edges are curled inward, as if leaning toward one another in silent conversation. You reach out and slide your fingers along the top one. A fine layer of dust gives way to a faint floral pattern beneath your touch. The moment feels delicate, like uncovering an old memory. When you lift the cover, the pages breathe open easily. You find doodles scattered across the margins, silly faces and crooked stars. Idle sketches made during long afternoons. Between the pages lies a small photograph. A young girl smiling beside a floppy-eared dog. The joy captured in the image feels warm and familiar, like sunlight on your shoulder. Turning another page, you discover a list titled Novels I Want to Read. The handwriting is round and careful, each title penned with hope. Beneath it, another list of birthday wishes: bicycle, marbles, kite, new shoes. The simplicity of it softens you. You picture this child behind the words, excitement steady and bright as candlelight. You close the notebook tenderly, returning it to its place. Beside the notebooks sits a small wooden toy soldier, its red paint chipped along the edges. Still, it stands tall and proud, carved with care. A small marble lies nearby, spun through with swirls of green and blue, glimmering faintly in the lamplight. You roll it between your fingers, the cool smoothness grounding, faintly hypnotic. Another marble joins it, then another. When you set them down, they clink together with the soft sound of small memories finding one another again. Perhaps these are the very marbles from the birthday list. Perhaps they once filled a child's pocket and tumbled across those same floorboards years ago. A battered book waits beside them, a dog-eared adventure novel, edges softened by many readings. Its title is almost illegible, but you can feel the enthusiasm that once turned its pages eagerly. Beneath it rests a slender tin whistle. You bring it near your lips, but you decide not to try to make it sing. You simply imagine the music that might once have filled this room, bright and imperfect, swirling across the rafters like laughter on a windy day. You continue to the next shelf, where several glass jars filled with buttons catch the lamplight. Dozens, perhaps hundreds of them, in every hue you can name: pearly white, soft sky blue, pale yellow, rose pink, the occasional bold red. You lift one jar and turn it slowly. The soft clatter of buttons against glass feels rhythmic, like the sound of distant rain. You try to count them, but lose track halfway through, and in losing count, something inside you relaxes. You realize the calm of repetition, the gentle peace of simply noticing. The jars glimmer like treasure, each button a little moon within its tiny universe. When you put the jars back, your eyes find a basket of tangled yarn, all colors muted by time. Threads of lavender, moss green, and deep russet twist together in a soft and beautiful confusion. You lift a strand, tracing it backward into the tangle, imagining some long ago pair of hands knitting warmth for someone they loved. You can almost feel their patience in the air. Your gaze drifts to a bundle of postcards tied with fraying twine. The corners are turned up, like paper soft and nearly translucent from age. You untie the bundle, letting the cards fan out like a deck of gentle memories. The first shows the peaks of Yellowstone, brushed with watercolor light. On its back, faded handwriting tells of a raccoon that stole a sandwich and nearly became part of the camping party. The sender signs, "Love always, your Aunt Clara." You smile, hearing the affection stitched into each word. Another postcard bears the image of a seaside pier, the sky glowing pink over calm waves. Its writer promises to be home soon, weather permitting. Each card you touch seems to bridge the years, connecting one heart to another across time and distance. The room warms with gratitude, as if all those small goodbyes still echo faintly in the eaves. You tie the string again and set the cards down carefully, their quiet comfort lingering like a hum in your chest. Farther along the shelf rests a wooden box, lovingly carved with patterns of vines and a central rose in bloom. You trace the grooves with your fingertips, feeling the delicate precision of its maker. When you lift the lid, a soft metallic whisper greets you, the sound of keys shifting together. Each key is different, some long and ornate, others small and plain, each one a promise of a mystery once known. You lift one, heavy and cool, its bow worn smooth from use. Perhaps it belonged to a garden gate, or a chest, or a music box now silent somewhere below. You turn it over once, twice, listening to the metal's faint ring before returning it to the box. The gentle sound of the keys settling is deeply soothing, like wind chimes in winter air. Next to the box lies a pocket watch, its silver surface dulled by years. The hands have stopped, frozen at a time no one now remembers. You notice tiny hairline cracks on the glass face, and a delicate engraving on the back. Always on time, J.P. The irony makes you smile quietly. You hold the watch to your ear, half expecting a heartbeat of ticking. There is none, but the silence feels perfect. Time has paused here, just for you. In this attic, there is no rush, no schedule, only the ease of existing within stillness. You rest the watch back on its cloth and feel yourself grow a little lighter, a little softer inside. In the far corner of the attic, half hidden beneath a slanted beam, sits a neatly stacked collection of boxes, 4 in all, each labeled in faint pencil. You kneel beside them, feeling the grain of cardboard softened with time. Lifting the first lid releases a faint breath of lavender and ink. Inside are letters, tidy bundles, some tied with ribbon, others with a rough string. You untie one, choosing a letter at random. The handwriting flows in looping cursive, the words filled with tenderness and a touch of restraint, the vocabulary from an earlier era. You read about gardens, about the coming spring, about missing someone with quiet patience. The words are soft, almost shy. You place it back where it belongs and close the box, feeling a small ache that's warm rather than sad. The ache of love that once had a name and a rhythm all its own. A fine dust settles around you, glittering in the lamplight like old magic. And for a long moment you simply breathe into the stillness, touched by everything these walls remember. Beneath the boxes, you notice a travel trunk, edges reinforced with tarnished brass corners. It bears tags from faraway places, names that sound half real, half dreamed. The latch sticks for a moment before finally giving way with a satisfying click. Inside lies a careful layering of seasonal relics, a knitted scarf faintly scented with pine, a pair of mittens too small for any adult hand, a straw hat with a frayed ribbon, the smooth stones once gathered from a riverbank. Beneath them, you find a glass jar containing a handful of dried autumn leaves, perfectly pressed, their veins preserved like delicate lace. Every object feels like a season bottled and stored. The warmth of summer laughter, the hush of snow underfoot, the smoky hues of autumn twilight. You realize someone once tried to keep time itself here, not through clocks or calendars, but through the touch of the tangible. You close the trunk gently, feeling that with every lid you lower, something still opens inside you. A quiet awareness that what was once cherished still hums softly in the world. Just beyond the trunk, half sheltered beneath the slant of the ceiling, rests a small wooden stand holding a hand-painted globe. Its surface is faintly yellowed with age. The oceans have faded to a soft sea glass green, and the continents wear the blush tones of maps made more for dreaming than for navigation. You give it a gentle spin. The globe turns slowly, wobbling a little on its axis, the muffled sound of its pivot like the murmur of a lullaby. There are no borders here, no sharp lines dividing place from place, only swirling color and delicate brushwork. The world imagined through the eyes of someone who loved to wander. You trace a finger along its surface, over mountain ranges, across painted seas, wondering whose hand once followed the same path. Maybe it belonged to a child planning adventures that never came to be, or perhaps to a traveler marking memories of places visited long ago. When the globe finally slows to a stop, your finger rests somewhere between sky and sea. The room seems to widen around you. For a moment, it feels as though you, too, are part of its turning. A quiet reminder that even within a single room, the world continues to move gently onward. As the lamp's glow deepens into amber, the attic seems to breathe with you. Dust motes drift lazily through the air, each one catching a spark of light like a tiny planet in slow orbit. The floorboards beneath you groan softly, settling as if pleased to host company once more. You look around. The notebooks, the toy soldier, the marbles, the jars, the yarn, the postcards, the box of keys, the watch, and realize they form a quiet constellation of lives once lived. Ordinary things, yes, but somehow each glows with quiet significance. They remind you that even the simplest moments hold their own quiet kind of grace. You close your eyes, letting the objects blur into a gentle rhythm of breath and memory. The thought comes unbidden. We are all addicts of small treasures, filled with stories waiting patiently to be remembered. Now allow yourself to rest within that thought. The shelves fade slowly into darkness. The light warms your skin. Your breathing slows, deep and steady. There are no tasks, nothing to fix, nothing to find, only peace. Let yourself drift on the rhythm of your own calm inventory. Breath, warmth, heartbeat, gratitude. You are safe. You are still. The world beyond the attic has quieted, and every small treasure within you glimmers in its perfect place. Sleep now, tender-hearted explorer. The attic doors remain gently open, waiting for your return. But for tonight, they will keep their secrets safe. The end. As the last glimmer of lamplight fades from the attic, remember that peace doesn't always live in big moments. It often hides in the soft corners of the ordinary. The notebooks, the keys, the marbles, the bits of color and dust, all remind us that life's beauty is stitched together from things easily overlooked. Let this quiet realization follow you into sleep, that within you, too, are shelves of memory and meaning, waiting only for a little stillness and curiosity to shine again. May the act of noticing, of gently naming what is, bring you calm not only tonight, but in every fluttering uncertainty that tomorrow may bring. Continue to breathe deeply, slowly, with gratitude for the simple treasures that fill your world. Good night. As this episode comes to a gentle close and the world outside grows quiet, may you find comfort within your own meditation nest. Let your mind settle softly. May tranquility wrap around you, inviting deep rest and serene dreams until dawn. If you'd like to help keep the meditation nest aglow, please consider buying me a cup of coffee by visiting ko-fi.com/BethPodcast. Every small kindness helps the light travel a little further. You can also access a free weekly blog on substack.com. Check the show notes for links. Until we meet again, rest in the quiet knowing that you are safely held by the night.